good morning, everybody. Really good to see you on this Thursday, September 6th of 2018. I know I look a little crabby today. I'm actually, let me put down big baby. Actually, I'm in my pajamas because my eyes are kind of puffy. Today is my dad's first birthday since he passed away in April, so I'm kind of dealing with that right now. So I was a big daddy's girl. So if I look bad and puffy, I'm sorry, I was putting my glasses on, covered up. Oh, I can see better with these on anyway. All right, so our reading for today is kind of really following along with what we've been looking at all week, and what you guys have been seeing in your elemental readings, in your water sign, fire sign, blah, blah, blah. And I'm watching these cards kind of move along and take their positions. And it just seems like the energy that we've had all week long has been really, it's been affecting a lot of us negatively. And there's, not to say that we don't have a lot of wonderful stuff going on. So I think we should kind of just get started on this reading and kind of let me, here, look. First card, the World. Now that's always a good card, especially in the position of where you're at, but it's also kind of letting us know that our whole world is kind of tied up with something right now. In the last cards, we've been seeing like an opportunity to start something new, but having a false start. That false start, you know, is really jacking with a lot of us because we are still kind of not listening, or maybe this message is not reaching enough people. So here's what we have that's crossing us for good or bad, and of course we know this is good. 10 of Pentacles in this position here crossing us. That means that not only do we have something that our whole world could be tied up in, but we can also make lots of good money off of it. And this card has been in this in our reading over and over again this week. And like I said, I think I said yesterday that I thought that this was going to be like week-long energy, and not just energy from, you know, like each day to day. It's really kicking our butts all week. I do see that right now we're having a bit of a struggle. And I feel that struggle in all of the energy that's passing around us, no matter what our personal signs are, no matter what's really going on. Oh, excuse me. When we're struggling for something here, and I think it's not just struggling to assert ourselves, but struggling to make the right decision, struggling with people who want us to do something other than what we want to do. That energy is really strong this week with like everybody I know. Here's another 10. I mean, we're just really cranking it with the 10s here. This is what we are experiencing now. So this is kind of, I think, what is really, this is what's fooling us, guys. It's like, you know, I brought this up before. Say you're a really, really great guitarist. So you know that, everybody knows that, and you have all these opportunities of what you could be doing, but you never pick up your guitar. There's like cobwebs going in the back of your amp, and you know, you haven't changed strings in so long, you're that nasty coppery color, funky color. Yeah, and I think what we're doing is we're listening to other people, and we're letting it off track us. And then the other thing that I see that a lot of energy is happening this week that I'm really feeling is that when we want to blame somebody else for what's happening, when in all actuality we're the ones who make the decisions in our lives. I wanted to pull out, because I keep telling us that we're wasted. I keep saying, you know, our energy and our talents are kind of being wasted. We're not practicing enough. We're not ready for this new thing that's come in, that we have the opportunity to have right now, that's creating all these things. Because it's good, but we're running the possibility of screwing it up, and this is why. Okay, so this card right here, I'm gonna pull this book out. We've talked about this book before, my trusty old guide. It's all taped up and chewed up by dogs and stuff. And I wanna just pull this out, just so that I can read this to you guys, because I just want you to know that I'm not pulling this out of my ass, okay? All right, here, let me read this card for you. It says, Talent, skills, efforts being wasted, new direction needed. Utilize your skills and castles from foundation. Wait, utilize your skills and know that castles from foundations grow. Remember I told you that they had these cute little rhymes in this book that help you remember stuff? This is it. Anyways, a careless approach could spoil everything. Check all your information before moving ahead with new ventures. Being proud or overly confident is the wrong attitude to take, and it could mean your downfall. Yeah, and that's in like Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Mars, Jupiter. And those are the, they're actually in, go back and watch your signs. If you're those people, go back and watch the video for your sign for this week, for your water sign, fire sign this week. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's there. Now, let's do this. The way that I lay these out, like, for example, you know, where we are, what's crossing us, what we're experiencing at the moment, what we're still experiencing from things that have passed, and here, what's crowning us and could come into being. This hasn't happened yet. We're still here. We want to keep this going and avoid this, okay? And the way that we're going to be able to do that, if we can do that, then we will definitely stop this. Now, when there's a one in a reading, there's something always beginning, right? And we've got like a plethora of ones and a plethora of tens and threes and fives. I mean, this is a great reading for telling us what not to do. I'm not going to be a naysayer. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I don't know, this is a new channel, so maybe I should take this time to explain something to you guys. In all honesty, these sugar-coated readings that a lot of people are giving you are really freaking dangerous, okay? They're dangerous because they tell you, ouch. They're dangerous because they tell you only the good part. They don't tell you the bad part. It's like, okay, if I was your, I don't know, your vacation guide, right? And I'm helping you choose a, you know, I'm your travel agent and I'm helping you choose a place. And you're like, oh, Hawaii, I'd really like to, oh yeah, well, Hawaii's really great. Hawaii is a great place to vacation. You know, there's people for hundreds of years vacationing in Hawaii. I mean, in the last 50 years, there's been so many wonderful vacations that happened in Hawaii, blah, blah, blah. And they just blow all that smoke right up your ass. And they don't tell you that there's a freaking volcano that's been going off over there for like months and people's houses are burning up and they're evacuating and all that other stuff. They don't tell you that. They let you go right on over there and visit and vacation in Hawaii. I'm not going to give you that kind of reading, okay? Look at me close. I'm not going to give you that kind of reading. I'm going to give you the good and the bad. I'm going to give you the balance. I'm going to give you the information that you need to make things better in your life, or at least make them easier to live with, okay? So here's what I'm trying to tell us right now. All this week, there's been this crazy energy, because like today's Thursday. It's, what is it, like 7:15 a.m. in the morning on Thursday, because I don't like to do the readings in advance. Wow. You're not reading the day's energy if you're reading it last week. It's just not happening. I mean, like, you're not Nostradamus. So we're going to read, you know, you're not reading last week. I hate it. I won't even watch your reading whenever I go online and someone's like, anyways, I'm sorry, I'm ranting. But look, I can tell by this reading that, that a lot of people aren't escaping from this energy that's happening this week, which is shit talkers, people who tell you things that that they shouldn't be telling you, people who have no experience in something, but they're going to tell you how to do it. Hey, don't you love, are you a parent? You're a parent? Let's see, you have kids or whatever. All right, how do you feel whenever some young 20-something comes up and tells you how to raise your 12-year-old? Yeah, you like that? That's great. And they have no kids. They were probably an only child, you know, and here they are in your grill about how you raise your kid. Okay, same thing, same thing. There's someone telling you stuff about your career or about making these decisions. There's someone out there who's naysaying. Stop listening to the naysayers. Stop believing that. You have to believe in yourself. And until you do, you are never going to take the wheel. There's always going to be, you may feel like you're in control. You may feel like you're, you know, this is becoming more of an intuitive reading than just a card reading. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I had a little technical difficulty in the background over there. So, where were we? Okay, so this reading today, like I said, it's become a little bit more intuitive because I'm seeing these things moving. Like, for example, here, this is your fear. Before our fear card was different, but today it's this, and I'm going to tell you why. I think that it's because we're fearing something that's not quite as bad as what we're afraid of. We're super afraid that, if we do this, we're going to lose the person that we love. If we invest the time in this, or maybe you have one of those people where, your husband says, if you do this, then blah, 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 and you're never going to have time with me. Or if your kid's like, well, blah, 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 so-and-so's mom doesn't blah, blah, blah. Well, who cares about so-and-so's mom? That's their mom. I'm your mom. Mind your business. You need to step up and start telling people to butt out of your business whenever you're the one who's making the choices. And you know what? If it's bad for a relationship, for you to make the choices that are best for you, then the relationship is not what's good for you. And I know that a lot of times that's a hard pill to swallow. So you're either going to have to work on it, and you're going to have somebody who wants to work on it, or you're going to have to let go of whoever this person is. I mean, it's like it reeks through the other cards. It's still going. Like it may be more than one person. Are you at a job where you're having an opportunity to go to another job, or you have a better career somewhere else, or even your part-time or your hobby could be making you more money than the job that you're at, but you have like these buddies that are there, and they're the talent-free, responsibility-free kind of people who don't really have anything else in their life, but they're going to knock what you do so that you stay in that low track with them. Don't do that. That's not your friends. That's not your friends. Don't listen to somebody that you're dating, or God forbid are married to, and they tell you, oh, you're only this, or you're only going to be able to do that, and oh, why don't you stick to what you're good at, or you're going to make a fool of yourself if you do this or this. Man, those are dream killers. How did you end up hooked up with a dream crusher? Like, talk to those people, and if you can't talk to them, and you can't say you need to stop this, and you can't say that you need to do what's best for you, then get somebody who can. I had a friend of mine one time say, oh, this is so great. If you can't read, have somebody read it to you. That's how good it is. Well, let me tell you, if you can't stop these people, if you can't stand up to them, if you don't have the sack to stand up to these people, you need to get somebody who can. You need to call one of your friends, because we all know we got that friend. I'm usually that friend to all my other friends. That friend that comes over and they're like, yeah, that's me. So you need to find you a friend that'll come and step in for you, or you need to make this happen. And it's best if you make it happen yourself, because this is about you. And in the end, whenever we go to our grave, like thinking about losing my dad and everything, life is so short. It is so freaking short. It is too short to not go for your dreams. It is too short to sell yourself short. Here's what other people think about you. Pretty cool, huh? You're the magician. You have talent. You have skill. You have magic. You have magic, and people see that. Like in this position here, that's why I love this spread, because it kind of really shows you what's going on. In this spread, this position here is what other people think about you, and it's also a 1. So they see you being able to do something with your magical self, with your talent, with your gifts. They see you being able to do that. But for some reason, those are the people that truly care about you, not the people who are giving you ultimatums and stuff because they want something from you. Love doesn't work with ultimatums. Ultimatums are for people who want something from you, not to love you. They don't love you if they're giving you an ultimatum. That means that they would pick whatever over you. Well, if you do this, then I'm gone. If you do that, if you don't do this, if you don't, then I'm gone. Well, just go anyway. And we have to, that energy is so overwhelming this week with all of these haters and oppressors. They're so strong this week, we have to break free from them and make them get their own damn life, okay? Like, look here. This is what you know, but you don't want to face. You're getting bad energy from someone. It's happening a lot. It's strong. It happens quick whenever you're not even thinking about it. You might even get, it might even be one of those mumbly ass under the breath comments where you're like, did he really just say that? And you're like, what? Okay, yes. And so I want to pull this out again. I'm going to pull out this book just to show you, because this card, like I said, this is what you know, but you're not facing and you're not dealing with or doing anything about. Watch. Just so you know, I'm not pulling it out of my ass. Let me pull it out of the damn book. An irresponsible and impatient attitude affects the progress of this person. They're telling you that money and work, or actually because of them, money and work and other important matters seem to be at a standstill. Remember I was telling us how we needed to focus and we needed to be practicing on what it was that we wanted to do, so that whenever we come out, we really show those naysayers, you know, like, okay, so it says you need a lot of encouragement and you tend to be timid about making a mistake. Now, that's you right now. You need to stop. That's all of us. That is the energy that is putting it on all of us. Even me, I'm a Pisces. I usually just keep swimming, but even now I can feel it. It's like, it's oppressive. It really is. Receive some hard knocks in life. You need some security, and you need some love. You need real love. It also says that you're dissatisfied with everyone and everything. You know what? If you were doing what you really wanted to do, like if you were really doing, you're really doing what you bag, baby. Do what you bag, or otherwise you're just getting old. And if you were really doing it and living it, you wouldn't be dissatisfied. You'd be living your dream, not dissatisfied. Now here, what's this guy doing? He's blocking, he's working, he's having to defend himself. Do you really want to be in this position? Really? Look, that's a right side up card, and sometimes it can mean good. Sometimes it can mean that you're defending yourself well, and I hope that you are. But the truth of the matter right now is that we're still dealing with this energy, and you know, this isn't a love reading, so I'm not going to go there. And this is more of a this is a reading of what's going on in the energy and inside us, because we're all part of the same energy. We're all part of the same planet, the same existence. This energy is flowing through all of us this week, and it's really how we handle it and how we choose to direct it. You know, we could take that negative energy that's being shot at us and we can turn it around, or we could be one of those people shooting that negative energy at somebody else. Are you getting in somebody else's business? Scooby's watching. You have to tell the truth. Are you getting in somebody else's business? Are you being the hater? Stop. Because the karmic energy this week is fierce. I mean, we're doing good, and then we get to here. And I'm wondering if that's going to be around 3 o'clock in the afternoon today. Let's stick with what we said yesterday and the day before about looking out for contracts, looking out for people who are deceiving us. Even though the deceiver card isn't in this thread, isn't in this reading so much like it was yesterday and the day before. There's still, if we don't pull it out, I mean, like, look, let's just remove these cards, right? Okay, here's that failure card. Here's that failure card. Here's this one. If we can remove these, what is crowning us and coming into being, and what could happen in the near future if we don't change that path, and this, what we're not paying, what we're not facing, and what we're not dealing with, what we're not getting a handle on. Let's take those out, right? And let's look at the rest of this reading. It's amazing, right? Your fears aren't as bad as you think they are. Everybody else thinks you're a badass, and you're going to start something new that's going to kick ass. You're gonna go ahead and fight the power. You're gonna kick the asses of any bad energy that comes your way. You're gonna struggle and overcome it. I mean, look, you're already so far above everybody else. Here it is down here. Like, there's a lot of different ways that you can read this card, but it's really, its impact and effect is judged mainly by the major arcana that are here and how it can be read. So a lot of times I see a good thing to do when you have a 7 in a reading is use some retrospect. Let's look back. Look back at what happened the last time that you listened to the people who were telling you this negative shit. What happened? It put you where you are now. Do you want to continue that big ass circle? Do you want to continue it? Here, let's pull one card, and I'm going to read it out of the little book right there, and I'm going to give you the little poem to remember, because this reading's going way over. It's going to take like hours to process. I'll be lucky if I get this out to you guys by noon if I don't hurry up. Give us a card. Give us a card that can help us overcome the negative energies of this day. Show us something we need to know. Show us. Don't be a fool. There it is. And look what we got to. All right, so here's what we got. These are good things. Listen to the Pisces if you want to win. See, I'm the Pisces. Listen to the Pisces. The Pisces has information for you. The cards just told you to listen to me. How epic is that? And 9 of Cups. So I just want to read this to you. If you listen to this energy, if you listen to what I'm telling you, let me read you this card, okay? You're gonna love it. Let's see. Open to the old book. Make it happen. Known as the wish card, the spread position is important. It can mean a wish come true, especially in the 10th Celtic position, which is where we pulled it here. I kind of read a version of the Celt. So anyways, here's what it says. Other cards determine how this happens. So that would be this card telling you that you're getting information that you need to listen to from a Pisces. 9 of Cups, wish come true. What you want will come to you. Again, 9 of Cups, wish come true. What you want will come to you. Okay? Much happiness, future assured, material gains, good health, and sense of well-being. Reaching for heights seems easier now. Worries disappear and new plans are materializing. I am so not yanking your chain. I am so not pulling this reading out of my ass. I am trying to help us all. So remember, 9 of Cups, wish comes true. What you want will come to you. If you listen to the crazy Pisces lady who's doing your readings, because she's not pulling it out of her ass. She's pulling it out of the book. Anyways, this has been a really great, interesting reading today. If you guys want a private reading and you want to listen to me ramble and tell you private stuff that you don't want anybody else to see, so we don't put it on video, go ahead and look down below, themagicshop.online. You can book your, be patient with me. It may take a couple of days to get you booked in. We're starting to fill up right now for the rest of the month, so let's do what we can do to get you on that list. Other than that, I hope you have a great day. I hope you listen. I hope you remember that you have a great opportunity right now. Stop listening to the haters. Stop listening to the naysayers. Give the haters the bird. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.